It's Ratt Man, Rich Fomer, and this is your Ratt Report. Lucha Underground. Have you guys been watching it? I haven't posted a video in a while, but rest assured I have been watching it. I've had to play some catching up. But for a new company starting to come up on the rise as far as the TV deal goes, huge matches this past few weeks. This week we had only 3 matches, but there was 2 championship matches, and we'll cover that later. A AAA championship was defended, and the Lucha Underground title, the new Lucha Underground title. Is it me, or does that belt look better than the old one? I don't know. I get it. It's a cheap make, so that Brian Cage can rip it in half. I understand that. But Angelico versus Son of Havoc. This Angelico has been very impressive over the past few weeks. We keep seeing him, and we see this feud unfold before our eyes the past few weeks between Angelico and Son of Havoc and Ivelisse. And you notice that Angelico has actually won pretty much every match. And Son of Havoc and Ivelisse, they can't coexist in the ring together, and they can't figure out why am I losing? Why you gotta lose all the time? I don't know why I gotta lose all the time. Why you gotta lose all the time? It's your fault. No, it's your fault. You understand? And they fight back and forth. Finally, this match was great. A lot of high flying action. Let me tell you something. Angelico from South Africa, I wonder if he speaks Afrikaans. Huh. Hey, fatty boom boom, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so, amazing talent. Matt Cross, Son of Havoc, is a phenomenal athlete all on his own. Put these 2 guys in the ring together and you have a great match. And it was a really great match. But let me tell you something. I think Ivelisse and Son of Havoc, I think they are better apart because they can't get along in the start. Ivelisse started kind of, hanging out with them and that. And, Son of Havoc's matches haven't been all that great. And, vice versa with Ivelisse. But now Son of Havoc dumps Ivelisse in the middle of in the middle of his match, and then he does the shooting star press and he wins. Son of Havoc, midway through the match, at the end of the match, he tells Ivelisse, the reason why I've been losing is because it's your fault, and he dumps her. Flat out dumps her. Hits with the shooting star press, gets the 3 count, picks up the win. Ivelisse Velez in the middle of the match grabs Havoc by his goatee and pulls him out of the ring. Why would you do that? You see James Storm in TNA smacks his guys around a little bit. Zeb Coulter, he was smacking We the people guys around, and that worked out for them. That worked out for him. It builds him up. You don't grab him by his thing and get him up in his face. You just don't do that. He shoved her out of the way. Literally give her a good shove, and down she went. But it was a good match. Havoc picks up the win. I'm telling you, Son of Havoc is one of the best ones in Lucha, in my opinion. He's not the best, but he's one of the best. You want to know who the best is? I think, in my opinion, Prince Puma is a tough son of a bitch. I think he's the best out of all of them. I'm kind of a fan of El Patron, but you compare the 2, Ricochet versus Del Rio. It's not a contest. Ricochet is better. He's tougher. He's quicker. He's younger. And as Prince Puma, but no comparison in there between Havoc or even Angelico Dario Quinto's office. And you see him talking to somebody, you're officially signed with Lucha Underground, blah, blah, blah. You don't know who he is. They don't really show too much. A little bit of a tattoo is his arms, but that's about it. And then they pan back and they show a faraway shot, and it's Supermax Hernandez. I feel that Hernandez had what it took to be a TNA champion. I believe that he had what it took to be a TNA champion, but they never gave it to him. They put him in a lot of opportunities, but something stupid always happened. But he's one of the top guys, I'm telling you. And I have a feeling Konnan's going to turn on Prince Puma, and Hernandez is going to be Lucha Underground World Heavyweight Champion. I think he deserves it. I honestly do. I think he deserved it in TNA. I think he deserved it everywhere. This is the first time that the AAA title has been defended in the Temple. And Alberto El Patron defended the AAA title. A really great match. I'm going to bring it to you. This was a match that I didn't expect to see on Lucha, but then again, Lucha's kind of edgy, and I'm telling you, the past few weeks have been really good for Lucha. I'm not going to say anymore. Here it is. Alberto El Patron versus Tejano for the AAA Heavyweight Championship.
And Vampiro, I'm going to lean on you for your experience here. The bull rope, as we're going to see, a senior official, Marty Elias, is going to lock these two by the wrist. This bull rope looks like it may be about 18 feet in length. This is a 20 by 20 ring, so those 2 feet may come into play here.
Right now, Tejano is where he wants to be. He's been in this match many, many times. This is something right up his alley. This ain't no shoot fight. This is beat your opponent until he gives up.
Tejano, El Patron in a bull rope match when we come back. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. Alberto El Patron and Tejano about to tangle in a no disqualification bull rope match. Normally in these matches you will see the object is to touch all 4 posts. Not necessarily the case here tonight. Pinfall or submission does apply. This for the AAA title.
Very historic match. Terry Funk, Dory Funk, Bruiser Brody, Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine.
Well, that was a chain match.
No. I saw it myself. I was there in Montreal, Canada,
well, there
1985.
That's why you're here to school us in these type of matches. The rope is legal, and there is a metal cowbell in the middle. That's going to come into play. It has jagged edges and can be used as a weapon.
Yeah, you can grind it into the temple, grind it into the nose, under the neck, around the ears. That hurts.
Now, many people feel it's safe to say that Alberto El Patron, cover here, still very early, is the better wrestler of the two, but being bound by the wrist here, does that compromise Alberto at all?
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said a million times, I'll say it a million more. Not only was he an Olympic wrestler, he was a pride fighter. He fought in Japan, he fought everywhere around the world. But Tejano is more of a backstreet brawler kind of guy.
Ooh, and Alberto may have suffered there. Oh, just under the knee, maybe the left shin of the champion. Alberto up, though, and that's a good sign for the champion at least.
Maybe this might not be the right thing to say, but I'm sincerely hoping that Tejano busts that cowbell across his face.
When do you ever worry about what's the right thing to say?
When I talk to my mom.
Back to the action here. Sweet sentiment aside, nothing sweet about this here. And there you go. Ooh. This is where Tejano will excel. Slowing the pace down. Already Tejano's mouth agape, gasping for air very early on in this match. There it is.
Here we go.
Of course, the bull rope match, many feel is a specialty of Tejano based on his appearance, based on his lineage.
Exactly.
This, of course, all legal again. We'll point it out. We'll beat you over the head with it for those that are just tuning in for the first time. As the match rolls on, a bull rope match, which means that the bull rope with the cowbell will be legal.
Alberto's getting worn down. He's taking a beating. Maybe he was foreseeing that he was going to get a whooping.
And now, again, no disqualifications.
Oh, damn! Oh, man!
And we touched on it earlier, though, just this burning fire in Tejano. The longest reigning AAA champion turned away all comers. Alberto returns from his conquering of the states, so to speak, comes back to Mexico, receives a hero's welcome. Tejano's jealous. Tejano's angry. Some say Tejano may be bitter.
I would say that Tejano's jealous.
Bang! Nice DDT.
This feud has been brewing since these two were kids. They grew up together in the dressing room. The rougher this match gets as time goes on, Tejano wakes up.
Oh, you heard it.
We heard it. He felt it. Oh, my God.
The disorder, the ferocity, the savagery here at Lucha Underground.
Oh, man, he just busted him on the melon with a friggin' cowbell. How dope was that? Ooh. Straight down under the shoulder blades, lower neck area.
But it may have taken a lot out of the champion, Alberto El Patron, as well.
That's a big weight to fall from that height. On your neck.
Great shot there. You see the distance compromised by the bull rope, but now Alberto trying to figure out the way this match goes down. Alberto's learning quickly. Hang on. Backstabber, lung blower.
Oh
that space is your enemy in this type of match. Alberto needs to keep Tejano close, no?
He certainly does, Matt. I have taken that many a times, that backbreaker, and I can tell you one thing. That doesn't knock the wind out of you. That knocks the life out of you. It just goes out your body and it hurts so bad.
Alberto now looking at the other rope that Tejano introduced.
I knew he had to cheat. He had to cheat. I knew he was going to cheat.
It's not cheating. It's all legal, man.
No, he's cheating, dude.
Bam! Ooh.
That hurts so bad.
Cover here. Marty Elias is down and not enough. And we've talked about what that rope feels like. That's not a soft rope. It's like sandpaper. It has little things sticking out of it.
And it's got weight to it, brother. When you get it rocking, you cut your skin.
Oh, nice code breaker.
That was so awesome.
Cover here. New champion, perhaps? No.
In my eyes, Tejano is still a champion. Sorry to say it.
It was December of 2014 that Alberto El Patron captured the AAA title. Tejano has been brewing since then.
This is turning into a hell of a slugfest. Personal, ego's taking over.
Alberto now positioning his opponent.
No way, no way, no
Dragon
way.
Sleeper position here. You saw Tejano trying to grasp Pereira. Could we see reverse suplex?
Oh my God.
Man, oh man, Tejano landed hard. Referee down. No.
There is a true champion kicking out. And that's why he was champion for 2 years, man.
You know, for the first time in months here, it's like you and I are at odds here because you seem to be firmly behind Tejano.
No, you're just firmly behind the other guy.
I'm firmly behind the wrestling, baby. Always have been and always will be.
What a hell of a kick out. He's calling for a submission.
Yep, Alberto's signature submission armbar here.
Nah. Oh! Wow.
Tejano had it scouted. 2. Ooh! The match rolls on.
Alberto hit that like a train hitting a wall. He just busted that chair right the hell out the ring. Of course this is awesome.
We've come to learn all the things that can be underneath the ring. There's one right there. A table. Tejano with bad intentions now.
Bad intentions, I'm not understanding. He's got the rope. He should just beat his head with the bell.
Tejano wants to send a message to all of Mexico, to all of North America, to the entire world.
And more so to Alberto, you know what I mean? He's trying to say, okay, maybe you took my title, but hey, it's not going to be that easy to hold on to it.
Well, it would be quite the statement for Tejano to win the AAA title in the United States. But let's not forget, Alberto has things to prove as well to a lot of people that think they know what this man has been through, think they can tell this man how to be. But Alberto is an hombre, he is a man, and he is fired up now. Bang! Alberto eyes the table. Now he sets Tejano up and scales the ropes. Can only imagine what Alberto has in mind. See Tejano fighting. Wow. Placement of Tejano's hands. Power bomb through the table. Tejano in. 2. Oh!
Crazy! That was crazy. You and I just popped like two kids watching wrestling on a Saturday morning. I thought we had a new champion. Hell of a bump through the table, oh my God. Please hit him with that belt. Oh! Yeah! That means I'm your fan.
God, it's not what it means. It's a very derogatory, negative term.
Wow!
Alberto there! There is the arm! Trapped over the ropes, though, and Tejano has given up! Alberto El Patron, although down, is still...
That match, that was off the hook. Off the rope, actually. Hernandez comes in during Puma's pre-match warm-up, and I said this earlier, I have a feeling he's going to turn. I really have a feeling Conan's going to turn on Puma. And Hernandez is going to get it. Conan says he... gave a plug to LAX, Latin American Exchange, in TNA. Let's move on to the main event. Lucha title match. Boyle Heights street fight. Cage versus Prince Puma. I said this at the top of the show. I like this new belt. It doesn't look cheap. To me, the original, the first title that they had, got ripped apart. I felt it looked like... Remember when the older fellas and ladies will understand the old WWF Rubbermaid dolls? They had the big ring. They came with the titles. Hulk Hogan came with the World Heavyweight title. I think it reminded me of that. I mean, I slapped together a championship title, real leather. I took a steel cookie sheet and decorated up, made it look really nice, and it looked better than that. It just looked cheap. This new one looks really cool, and Dario Cueto comes in right before the match, and he introduces it. I'll show you that. I'm going to show you this whole thing in its entirety. You're not gonna be disappointed if you didn't see it. I'm telling you, this was a great show.
The following lucha is a Boyle Heights street fight for the Lucha Underground Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the 559. They call him Cage.
Well, ever since this machine stepped foot into the temple, he has made his intentions clear to become the Lucha Underground champion. There is Cage. He has shown that he will stop at nothing to become the Lucha Underground kingpin. With wins over Prince Puma, Aerostar, Argenis, Angelico, and Johnny Mundo, he has dispatched every luchador in his path. Cage indeed living up to the nickname of the Machine, the way he is systematically destroying everyone in his path.
And his opponent from Boyle Heights, accompanied by Conan. He is the Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma.
Here comes the man that that survived 19 other luchadors in Aztec warfare to earn the Lucha Underground title, but you'll notice what's absent, the championship itself, because the man in the ring, Cage, desecrated the title, tore it apart, and now Prince Puma wants to get revenge. Prince Puma needs this. He needs this in his career, and at the foot of the stairs, we'll see he'll be met by his mentor, the legend himself. There is Conan. The last time we saw Conan, he was bloody and beaten, and that blood is on the hands of Cage.
Actually, Matt, the last time that we saw Conan, he threw in the towel. Don't forget that. And I don't know if you've noticed, when Puma came down, he didn't acknowledge Conan.
Well, that's international superstar Hernandez. We know that Hernandez and Conan have a very favorable friendship, so perhaps Hernandez is here to maybe keep an eye on Conan. We can't speculate.
Or just to support Puma. But hey, man, that would be a big mistake for Hernandez, because Conan, well, forget about it.
Moving on, though, of course, this match came about. These two had a #1 contenders match. Conan threw in the towel and hang on, our owner and boss, Dario Cueto, with a nice piece of, look at that,
gold.
Before we get this fight started, I want to show the world what you'll be fighting for. The new Lucha Underground Championship!
And now, the shiny prize is in the eyes of both men. Prince Puma is the champion, and whomever wins this match will have this prestigious, beautiful title. The Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma, and Cage face off. It's a Boyle Heights street fight, and it's next. We are back here at Lucha Underground. This is the second portion of our bookend main events for the Lucha Underground title, a Boyle Heights street fight.
Ring the bell!
Here we go.
Wow.
Many people feel that Puma's not only fighting for the Lucha Underground title, he's also fighting for the heritage of Lucha after what Cage did to Conan. Look at the power of the machine.
And that off the mat, 360s to the floor.
Puma has 2 successful title defenses thus far, and each defense raises the prestige of the title and the one that wears it.
Prince Puma comes from Boyle Heights. Let's not forget that, where this is taking place. He's got a lot on the line, brother.
It'll be Cage's power versus Puma's speed.
There's hatred here. Let's not forget that. There's hatred, and the championship is on the line. This is a big, big deal for both these guys.
Ooh. Hang on a second. The power of Cage.
Oh, no, no,
well
no,
documented.
no, no, no.
Ooh.
Wow.
And there you see in the background the watchful eye of Conan. Prince Puma's mentor, Conan, has a nice new shiny accessory, the cane. Of course, the old cane broken by Cage.
Everybody's getting a little bit familiar with the tempo and using everything to their favor. Almost got to take the ring out of here if they got more room to fight, Matt.
Well, the street fight rules are pretty much, there are no rules, anything goes. Referee's just there for the 3 count, essentially. Vamp, let me ask you, Boyle Heights street fight, while this is Puma's hometown, it has to play into Cage's favor, no?
Street fight is a street fight. It doesn't matter where you are. You know, and it's anything goes, like you said. Weapons, tables, chairs. Hopefully the fans will help Puma a little bit, but I don't think so, man. When you get beaten like this.
Oh! If you know your Lucha Underground history, you'll know the last street fight that Puma was in. It was a hellacious battle, and now Puma has some experience in these matches. And again, Puma's experience in these type of matches is showing right now. Look at all the accessories that Puma has to his advantage, at his disposal. Oh, that dusty, dirty lid. Can you say tetanus?
And those are things that just lay around the temple. That stings, that pisses you off, that hurts, that fires you up.
Yeah, I don't think that Dario Cueto hasn't strategically placed many of these things around the temple.
was about 25 shots to the cranium right there. That hurts. Uh-oh, Matt, check this out.
Konnan just came by and said, I think we have a mechanical breakdown. So even though Konnan is still recuperating, that mind is still sharp and witty.
Konnan's just got to get in front of the camera. He bugs me so much, I can't even tell you. I think Hernandez is on the payroll here for something. Wow.
Well, here at Lucha Underground, asking ye shall receive. We give you what you want, week in and week out. This is no different.
Matt, don't forget that Puma is in this match because Konnan threw in the towel.
Well, Konnan had to have a reason. Konnan had to have a reason to throw in the towel for Prince Puma. Perhaps Konnan wanted Puma to have the motivation of the championship.
No, he didn't. Oh, come on, man. Oh! Yeah, you're right. Puma wanted that. He just got schooled.
And sometimes, you and I have talked about it, the mask is actually an advantage because you can't see the pain on your opponent's face. You don't know what type of, what type of trepidation or what type of injuries your opponent may or may not have.
Well, you get your head busted open by a steel plate. I think it's pretty safe to say it hurt.
Puma now standing, using the ropes. Oh, Cage way too powerful.
Uh-oh, we've seen this how many times?
Fireman's carry position.
Oh, man.
Up to the torture rack. Innovative cover. Oh, you can see Konnan shouting for Puma to kick out, and right as Puma kicks out, he rolls right over to the voice of his mentor.
And he's going to say, hey, don't you dare throw that towel in. But that's the first time we've seen Cage pull out of something with that bag of tricks of his. What's he doing?
Listen, in Konnan's day, he was one of the toughest you'll ever come across. That heart, that fire still burns in Konnan.
Unfortunately, I will have to agree with you on that. I was there, I saw it, and you're right. He's still the shadiest, no doubt about it.
And listen to the tempo, somewhat divided here. It tells you a lot.
I said it.
Oh,
wow.
Great counter there.
Oh, how many times have I said it? The people here like the spirit of the fight.
Nothing wrong with that. Prince Puma, arguably the best athlete in the Lucha Underground locker room, perhaps the best athlete in the world.
No doubt about it. I agree with you. You know, this is strange. Sometimes I don't agree with one thing you say, but
join the club.
Tonight you're right on the money, brother.
As the table looms ominously in the background, Prince Puma perched high. What the?
What was that? Oh my God.
It proves the point. Prince Puma is the Lucha Underground champion, and right now Puma stands tall with Konnan in his ear.
Konnan looks happy. Forget Konnan. Prince Puma just schooled the world. Oh my God. That was dangerous so bad. Oh my.
Beautiful high-rise shooting star press has now put Puma well in the advantage.
He wants his title.
Hernandez with the watchful eye. Puma springs in.
Oh! If you beat me, I don't care. Holy! And Hernandez is mega pumped. That is crazy. Konnan, get out of there.
Konnan, Hernandez, and the entire temple perhaps rooting on.
Just a bulldog.
The Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma. What did that move take out of Puma?
Everything. Everything. But we've said this a million times. Puma likes to give a beating, take a beating, but when the fans are on their feet, Puma fires up.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline factor, and now Puma bringing Cage up. Puma knows that the pinfall in the middle of the ring will be an exclamation point on Puma's legacy as champion.
No doubt
that is
about
Puma's idea right now. Cage flat on his back. Puma rolls in. Referee down. Is this it? No!
This is so historic for Lucha Underground. Tonight we are going to have a definite period at the end of the sentence, and we're going to say that one of these two men are our champion, definitely.
Listen, say what you want about Cage, but the machine kicked out and rolled over onto his stomach. There's fight left in Cage.
No doubt about it, man. There's no way the machine is out of gas.
Now Puma pulling that girthy carcass, setting Cage up.
I've agreed with you all night. Maybe you can agree with me on something really quick. What's up? Conan is so ugly. Wow! Puma, straight to the floor.
And that's why that offense is called high risk, because one small mistake can change the scope of the match.
Now, how stupid can Cage be and fall into the trap and let his ego get the best of him? He wants to go eye for an eye, tooth for tooth here. Should they go for the win instead of forgetting about going after with the chair?
I don't know if it's stupidity. Cage is proving a message. Cage said when he first came here, forget all the history.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Cage said, forget all the history, forget all the bloodlines, forget Lucha Libre. I'm here to be champion. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, man. Cage has gotta go for the win. Cage has forget about this street fight deal. Go for the win, brother. Wow. Conan got whacked again. I'm surprised that Hernandez didn't fire up.
We don't know. We just know the friendship. We don't know of anything more. Back to the action. Cage poised. Puma ducks. Lands the kick to the back of the head. Cage down to a knee. Puma now has the chair. Oh!
Uh-oh.
More coming. Bang!
Oh, man. Cover him, cover him. Here we go.
Leg is hooked.
2. Oh!
No! And even that tough man, Conan, willing himself to his feet. Puma now trying to find a way to retain the Lucha Underground title. This is what it's all about. Everyone in the locker room knows every win, every loss, it's all about being champion.
Everybody at home knows what this is about, dude.
Oh! Nobody home. Puma landed flat on his back.
Man, that is taking its toll on that kid's body. No doubt. Insane. Uh-oh.
And look at the balls on the legend Conan. Discus clothesline. Cage in deep. Shoulders are down. No!
Wow. 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 Crazy. Look at how strong he is.
Oh man.
No,
hang on. Weapon X. We've seen this from Cage before. Oh!
Nuts.
No, didn't go for the cover, went for the beating. Maybe to your point earlier, Vamp.
Maybe, but it looks like we could have a new champ here pretty quick. He is pissed. He is just going left, right, boom, boom, boom. He's out. This is it. We got a new champ, no doubt. Come on, man, cover him, dude. That's gotta be it, man.
Not enough yet.
That's gotta be it.
The machine has other plans. Powerbomb once.
Yeah, kill a Puma. Oh, no.
Perhaps on the steel can. Oh,
Jesus, that's it. There's no doubt. He's dead. Forget about it.
Not dead, but definitely an exploded spleen, perhaps.
Put him away, Cage!
Hang on.
Wow. He's calling out Hernandez. He's calling out Conan. He's calling out Boyle Heights.
Cage a little distracted by the presence of Hernandez.
What? Cage!
Hang on. Hernandez up.
What is
Conan sneaking in. Remember, street fight, no disqualification. You've talked about Conan's. Oh, there it is, baby.
That dirty bastard.
If Conan had 1 ounce of fight left in him, he brought it right here
There's
tonight.
no doubt in my mind, Matt, that cane was loaded. Oh, man.
Now it's almost as if we're back to square one.
That's gotta be it.
Cage is in position. Will Puma hit it this time? Lucha Underground title within reach for the champion.
The fans.
Oh! How many revolutions was that? 2, 3 is the only number that matters, baby.
And still Lucha Underground champion, Puma.
Back and forth. We had so many moving parts in this match, but the one thing that matters is that young man, Prince Puma, is still the Lucha Underground champion, victorious in a Boyle Heights street fight. And now this moment here.
We have waited for this. Puma is in his hometown with his friends in Boyle Heights in the Temple mat.
Yeah, and it's going to be Conan that presents the new championship to his protege. This is vindication. This is redemption. This is our Lucha Underground champion. This is Matt.
What do you think of that, huh? Supermax getting involved, Brian Cage. I think that Supermax can beat Brian Cage. I know Brian Cage is badass. I know he's a badass. But I think that Supermax, I'm just gonna hit Hernandez, what they called him, but I'm gonna keep calling him Supermax. I think that Hernandez can beat Brian Cage, hands down, no doubt about it. But you see, Brian Cage kind of lost his focus and went after or called him in, and I mean, I'd hate to say it, but Prince Puma got powerbombed through a garbage can. I don't think he was going to get up. I really don't think he would have gotten up. If it wasn't for Hernandez and Conan, I think. And could this be the three amigos going on? Prince Puma is a Mexican. Just saying. It would be funny, the three amigos. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this show. I'm pretty busy, so I haven't been able to do it. But I'm going to try to keep going at it. Till next time. El Rey Network, every week, every Wednesday. Check your local listings for your times in your time zones. Everybody's different. So, anyway, it's Ratman Rich Fulmer. Subscribe down below. Come to Facebook, like The Ratt Report. Follow me on Twitter, The Ratt Report. This is Ratman. It's probably going to be the easiest way to find it. But if you type in The Ratt Report, you'll see me. Also, check out Indie to TNA Wrestling. Indie to TNA, number 2 to TNA. We talk about everything independent. No WWE crap. It's all independent. New Japan, All Japan, Wrestle One. We cover AAA. We cover ROH. We cover TNA. We cover Lucha Underground, NWA, all of its territories. Every independent show around the world. If you're a promoter, come on down and plug yourself. If you're a wrestler, come on down and plug yourself. Indie to TNA, 18 years or older. Join up. We'll bring you in. Jump in on the conversation. It's always great to have. The more the merrier. There's nothing. It's all adult, so you can't be under 18. But come down, check us out. Indie to TNA. Ratt Report, Facebook, Twitter, Ratt Report here on YouTube. Till next time, this is Ratman Rich Fulmer. See ya!